Drew did have surgery at the end of the season. It was one of those surgeries that he could get through the season with, but was, it probably made the most sense to get it done as soon as the season ended. Some guys decide to kind of play through those things for a number of years. Some guys decide to get them done right away, and some guys decide to wait till right after the season. He decided to wait till right after the season. Right now, obviously, we wish we had him, but I think long term it'll be in his best interest and our best interest as well. But we got a number of guys there that we feel good about. Obviously, not having Shelton or Sexton are two tackle body types and athletic guys that we probably won't have for spring ball. We'd like to be able to get those guys back as soon as we possibly can. As you guys know, J.B. Nelson has played tackle in the past, so he gives us some flexibility at both tackle and guard. You got Javen Williams, who was the backup last year and was able to get a little bit of time. You got Chimdi Ono, and then we got the young kid Boyer that's going to have an opportunity to come in and compete. And then obviously Donka was able to play in the bowl game and probably played better than a lot of people probably anticipated. He's a guy that we also think, like JB, has flexibility to play both guard and tackle. Being able to go out and bring Mr. Rucci back home, which I think was huge for us. A young man that we know very well. Obviously, family's got strong Penn State ties and was a highly, highly recruited young man. So to have him back, he's already up, I think, to 315 pounds, which is a little bit been his issue. I don't think he had broke 300 pounds the entire time he was at the previous school. And looks great. As you guys know, he's like all of 6'7", if not 6'8", so he's 315 pounds and still looks skinny. And then we got Bame and Dedish and some other guys as well. So it should be good competition there. Cooper Cousins is another guy that we think could play multiple positions, but we're going to try to keep these freshmen at one spot. And Cooper will start at center, but try to keep these guys at one spot, allow them to gain some confidence. But obviously your point is a good one. We got two tackles, just like we got two DNs that were at the Combine and will be at our pro day, and I think have bright futures. So replacing them and having some young guys that have worked up within our program, and then to be able to go out and get more of a veteran guy to come in and compete, I think is helpful. Shelton's played a decent amount, although he wasn't necessarily a starter. We kind of viewed him as a starter in a three-tackle rotation, and I think the previous year he did start, I think 4 or so games for us, so that's helpful too.